Wow, guys, I have not recorded a video in so long to post to you guys. I've been busy with personal life stuff and busy with a lot of other different things. Life hasn't really been treating me all that great recently, but I mean, it is what it is. I still love to do what I'm doing here. This is going to be my future career. I'm going to try my best, my very best to make it my future career. And I just love doing what I do. I also love inspiring you guys to not necessarily do the same thing. At the end of the day, you're your own person. You do what you do, and I can't control that. I'm not a financial advisor, by the way. This is for educational purposes, so just understand that. But like I said, you guys make your own decisions. But I like to inspire you guys in doing what you guys want to do as a career. Like, this was inspiration for me, seeing other people do this and turn it into a career. And, I loved it so much. And the more that I did it, the more that I fell more in love with it. Now, obviously, the very first time that I got into trading, it was very bad for me because I feel like when you're first getting into trading, you always fall for scams. It's like the biggest thing in trading. You always fall for the fluff and you don't make it anywhere. That was me at one point, but I avoided all of that and I saved myself so much learning, and I'm grateful for the position that I'm in now. It wasn't like this for me 2 months ago, 3 months ago. It took 3 months. Before 3 months ago or 4 months ago, I was trading. I had real money in a live account. That was probably the worst thing that I could have done to start off, because you hear so many different things about prop firms, scam prop firms. It's all lies, okay? People just lie. I'm here to tell you that it's a real thing. Like, this is a real thing. I'm not faking any of this, right? So this is gonna be kind of like an update video. I'm very transparent with you guys. Before we get into this video though, please do join my Discord. It is linked in the description. And also go follow me on all my links, right? I say this in every video, guys. Just go do it, please. I don't sell anything, and I'm trying to teach you guys. I want you guys to learn. Very transparent. So also, we are at 7 subs. If we get 3 more, I will show you guys my live trades, right? 3 more subscribers and I'll show you guys live trading. I'll post a video. I have lots of videos in my journal that I upload on here regularly as privated videos. I'm not afraid to record a video and post it for you guys if you guys want to see it. That's totally up to you guys. I just say that before we do that, let's reach 10 subscribers, and I will do that for you guys. And I'll also contemplate live streaming for you guys, live trading. So let's get into the video though. So today was a crazy day. This video is kind of like more of like an update for my progress, I guess you'd say. Now, this account just got passed today, which was insane. If you guys saw the trades that I was taking, but I had to get this done. Like, there was no other way. Rebilling was coming up and I'm not paying another $90 for this account. So I just decided, you know what? Scared money don't make money. We're going to go with my good discretion skills. We're going to trade it. Now, today's price action was it wasn't the best, but it was good. All right. It was really good. And yeah, so I'm going to show you guys the account beforehand. I want to let you guys know something beforehand. This account was in drawdown as of today. I was in drawdown on this account and I made this in one day. Now, obviously, don't do what I do. This is extremely risky, okay? There's a lot of risk involved. I love doing what I do, and I have some somewhat good discretion skills, so I'm able to look at the market and interpret it. Do not follow what I do. I'm going to show you guys my Ninja Trader chart and show you guys the executions, all right? I took a lot of trades today to get to this point, and it was hard, but I did it, okay? I just want to show you guys. Profit target is passed. It took me 27 days, as you can see, 27 days, almost to the rebilling point, and I wasn't going to get rebilled for this account. I decided to just step it up. Now, if you look at the calendar has not refreshed yet, so I cannot show you guys what today looks like, but it should say something like $3,500. Okay, it's gonna say something incredible. Now, I was trading this account legit at first. Okay, as you can see, we were going, we were moving, we were trying to get to that point. Legit, not risking too much, not risking too little, but still sizing a little bit heavy. And as you can see, I didn't really get anywhere for the month. So, and actually, like in between here, I did kind of switch up my ratios to my model. So yeah, this is what it's looking like on the calendar. It says I have a 55% win rate. Obviously, this is going to update and look absolutely insane because the trades that I took today was incredible. I am proud of myself for it. I do have very much gratitude though to the Most High, because without good discretion, I wouldn't have had anything that's here now, and without the Most High, I'm very blessed and thankful for all of that. Now you can kind of see here also my closed trades. Absolutely insane. The statistics here just look insane. Now let's get into the charts, and I'm gonna show you guys what it looked like on my eval. Okay, so if you didn't know, this is what my charts look like. I just trade this is very simple. It's just literally lines I'm not putting all this extra effort into it. As you can kind of see, this is a lot of executions. Before we get into that, I want to show you. This is legit. I made $3,455 in one day. I started from drawdown in this account. This account was in drawdown, and I got it up to 3,000 profit. Man, I'm so ever much thankful. I have a lot of problems going on in my life right now, but I'm very blessed to be in this position where I'm at right now. Okay, so that's that. Now, this looks absolutely insane. Now, if you guys don't know, I have my charts put up like this because on this side is my sim funded, and then on this side was the eval. But I'm gonna use this side as like the 5-minute. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I took the trades and my thought process on them. Okay. Now let's go. I was on the 5-minute on this chart, and I was on the 1-minute on this chart. Now, if you guys know, if you guys watch my older videos, I do trade the opening range breakout, pullback. I kind of have that model, and I'm going to stick to it because I have faith and belief in it. So moving forward now, of course, on my sim fundeds, I'm going to just keep that going, right? But considering it was my eval and I have pretty good discretionary skills, I decided to just go in with what I thought looked very correct to me, right? The thing about today, though, is it was a really good day. And as you can see, this is why, right? We were trending, 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 trending a little bit, and then we came down and dipped in a consolidation. These are obviously the moments you do not want to trade in. Here would have been okay, but you know, and then now we're coming down and we're actually finding a trend again. But I want to show you guys why that's so important, okay? I'm going to show you guys my executions and what my thought process was behind them. So obviously, we're going in here. I am looking at, I wasn't trading my main model, but I was trading discretionary, right? Because I had no other choice, and I thought, well, I have good eyesight and a good bias on trades to determine whether I should take them or not. So I have these lines right here. This line right here is the 9-period exponential moving average. This one is the 20-period exponential moving average. This is the 50 exponential moving average. This is VWAP, and this is the 200 exponential moving average. Now, you must be thinking in your head, oh my gosh, so many lines, so many lines. Well, I'm going to show you something that's a good determining factor for your trades on whether you should take them, okay? Now, so let's start off with the 200 EMA, right? 200 EMA is very good because it's a very good filtering to show a bias, a sentiment, whether we're in a bearish market or a bullish market for the day, more than likely. As you can see, we are trading under the 200 EMA, and we still are trading under the 200 EMA. The 200 EMA looks back 200 previous bars, candles, right? So now, obviously, if you look at the higher time frame and you look at the 200 EMA on here, you're like, okay, well, we are under it. We're trading under it. I should be looking for shorts, right? It wasn't like this for me fully. I wasn't just looking at it and like, oh my gosh, this should only take shorts, right? I wasn't limiting myself, but I was taking whatever I felt was right. We also have VWAP, and VWAP is a really good indicator. It's the volume weighted average price. You can kind of think of it like an EMA, but it has to do with volume and shares, like in the market, basically. There's a whole calculation behind it, and it's weighted price. It's basically, this is the price, this is the line that should really be focused on when you're looking to trade with big money, the institutional traders, because they love to use this line whenever they're trading with big money, okay? These EMAs, you don't really have to necessarily worry about. The 50 EMA is what I was using for my main model. The 20 EMA is also what I was using with my main model, but with EMA crosses. And the 9-period is obviously what I was using with the 20-period. So let me just go into what my thought process was here. We come in, as you can see, my first trade was right here. Now on the main model, we didn't really get entries at all because we came down so heavy. It was just not gonna happen. There was not gonna be any sort of retest, and I still think there is no retest. If I'm correct, let me just check. Oh, no. Okay, no. There was no retest. Okay, good. I was about to say, that looked clean if it did retest right here, but it didn't. Anyway, so yeah, there was no retest. So there's no entry for the main model, which is fine. But since I was on the evaluation, I had a thought to myself, like, I'm just not going to let this go and just get rebuild. I'm going to trade it and pass it within this month. So we came down, and I instantly thought right here, I was like, okay, we are coming down extremely heavy. So I took a sell here, I believe it was. Took a sell here and then got out right here. And then I took a sell here and got out right here. And, you know, so on and so forth. I'm actually going to duplicate this window and place it over this one, so that way you can see the executions on here in my thought process. So this first one right here, I was thinking we were going to go down further. Obviously, I was wrong because we were kind of making a little retracement. Obviously, as we came down past this low, I decided to get in, and then obviously I was wrong. So then we kind of got stopped out of that. And then I waited a little bit because for Trading, you have to have a lot of patience and you have to trade with a trend. Kind of sit on your hands, right? And that's what I'm doing. I'm trading with the trend. As you can see, we were trending downwards on the 5 minute, so I was just merely just trading with it, okay? Entered here for a short, got out here. I think that was about 30 points. Then here, got in here, but I did not like the price action, and I am so glad that I got out because, as you can see, it fluctuated up and would have hit my stop loss. Now, I'm not going to explain every single trade here, but understand one thing. When I'm looking at a chart, and I'm looking at, let's just say the 5 minute, and I'm looking at the trend, right? We're going down. I'm waiting on the 1 minute chart. When we get that pullback and then we get the continuation to go further, I'm in that trade, okay? I'm in that trade, but I'm making sure other things align with it, like my confluences, right? Where's VWAP? Where's the 200 EMA? Where's my other EMAs? Where do they lie, right? I need to make sure the trend is going to continue. So once I have my confirmation, right, to enter, I will enter it, but don't get it wrong, okay? I'm entering with a lot of contracts. I was sizing very, very heavy. But the problem is that if I don't see the price action that I like right away, I will cut the trade, even at a loss, because I'm not going to sit in there and wait for it to just hit my stop loss and be like, oh man, that sucks, you know? I'm actually going to wait it out. I'm going to wait it out, marinate, but if I don't like the price action that it's giving me, I'm going to just stop it right there because I'm not going to let it stop me at a full loss, okay? And that's what I did for some of these. Like, you'll see me enter here, like here in a short, but I stopped it here because I didn't like the price action. Here, I stopped it a little too early because I felt as if we were going to come back up. It was like a constant game of like understanding, but since I've seen price action so much in my lifetime, now I'm thinking in my head like, okay, I know where this is probably going to go, right? I can understand, I have an understanding. Yeah, I should be letting some of my trades play out, but at the same time, I have a very good, keen understanding for price action. This is the discretionary side of me, okay? I am a good discretionary trader too. I've learned good discretion skills. I'm not saying I'm the best at it though, because I still lose, but that's just where it stands, right? So we get to this point where obviously as I'm trading right here, the trend is starting to reverse, okay? We're starting to get into an uptrend. And I've seen this before. I've seen this type of pattern before. Like when we come down here, we make a super low and then we come back up and start making a high. I'm instantly thinking in my head, okay, this is going to be a V-shaped recovery. It has to be, right? We're coming up to make a V-shaped recovery, but I realized that around like right here. That's where I started trading right here. As you can see, I started getting longs because I understand this is probably going to be a V-shaped recovery. This comes with a lot of time in the charts, guys. Like, this is a lot of time of understanding. So obviously when I see that, I'm trading with the trend. You'll never see me trading against the trend, guys. It's as simple as that. It's just trend continuation, confirmation, using that as entry, right? So that's why there's so many different executions, but I want to go to the very last execution because it was very, very, very painful to sit in, to say the least. Now, as you can see, this was my last execution right here. This is what got me to the $3,000 profit target. As you can see, I entered here because we had a lot of momentum, a lot of volume in this candle breaking through these highs. So I was like, okay, we're going up. We're continuing the trend upwards. As you can see, that's the case, right? Once we continued upwards, I was also paying attention to VWAP because VWAP is very, very close. But as you can see beforehand, we didn't break it. We did not break VWAP. We touched it, we tapped it, we came back down. As you can see, it's a very, very key level for institutional traders. Trade with the big money. Do not trade against it, okay? So we come up and tap it, we come down, make a low, and then we come back up and tap it again. And this is my confirmation. I'm like, okay, we're not going any lower than that. We're breaking through and we're making a new high above VWAP. Obviously, as you can see, we kind of traded and ranged inside of VWAP, but I didn't really care after that last trade. As you can see, we sat in it for a little bit. I had already moved my stop loss up pretty much to the low of the candle at this point, like around this candle, and I was just waiting for it to go up. Now, as soon as I seen this flood upwards, I was like, okay, I'm just moving my stop loss to break even, and I'm just going to let it play out, but I had my mouse on the close button. I was ready, because if I didn't see the price action I didn't like during a trade, I'm not going to close at a loss or a break even. I'm going to close in profit. Now, we came down just a little bit, pullback, and then started climbing higher and higher, and that's when it hit my take profit for 30 points, and that is how I got to this point. I pretty much use that discretion every time. Now, it doesn't work like that every time. The only reason why that worked is because we were in a trending market. We didn't have to trend downwards all the time to enter trades. If it started trending upwards, then that still gave me validation. At the end of the day, I passed the account, so that's all that really matters. Now, obviously, when I go to SimFunded, I'm going to stick to my main model and just trade how, just stick to the main model. I'm not going to use very much discretion. Some discretion I'll use with the main model, but at the end of the day, I'm just taking it slow. Now, this means I'll have two SimFundeds and I have the ability to take payouts from both of them. I want this video to be inspiration to you guys because I just looked back up at the charts and I was looking at all these executions. You guys are probably gonna flame me, but at the end of the day, I did what I had to do. Do not do what I did. Very risky, but like I said, I'm not a pro at it, but I understand it. But like I was saying before, I want this video to be inspiration to you guys because I had nothing going for me beforehand, and looking at where I stand now, and I'm very much grateful in my career standpoint as of right now. I'm just waiting for the process to happen. You know, I'm letting the process work and I'm putting my utmost faith in it. I mean, and that's about it for this video because all I wanted to do was just give an update and explain, and I did exactly that. That is how I passed my account, and that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I haven't posted a video in a while, and I just wanted to give you guys a little update and post a video, possibly of some helpful content if you guys found it helpful. If you guys did find it helpful, please like the video and subscribe. 3 more subscribers and I'll do live trading for you guys, so please get me to that goal. Like I said in the beginning of the video, go to my links, follow me, and that's just about it, guys. So whatever videos are up on the screen, watch them, like them, comment down below if you guys found this video helpful, or give me your guys' thoughts on this video. Anyways, guys, that'll be it for me today. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.